This is the second part of the earth and Adam earth. Beloved, what is Adam? What is it to be created to God's image and likeness? Jesus Christ is God in flesh, Emmanuel. Not Jesus with us, God with us. Jesus Christ is God, the light within the fleshly mind. And that is why we have to be crucified, because that flesh cannot enter into the kingdom of God. The arm of flesh will fail you always, beloved. You can never remain attached to the physical creation and be attached to God as well, because the flesh is enmity to God. If you have ego and you think you're better than other people, God cannot live within you. Therefore, Jesus said, pick up your cross daily and follow me. If you love your life, you will lose it because you will remain in darkness. But if you love me and you're willing to give your life, you will be saved. Paul said in 1 Corinthians 15, I die daily. Why did he die daily? Because he conquered the flesh daily. He worked on his spirit wisdom, beloved. And when we read Galatians 2:20, Paul says, I was crucified with Christ. I live no more, but Christ now liveth in me. What happened there? Adam the earthy was crucified daily until it became the Lord from heaven. And that is what we are, beloved. God is the Word. But God is not a word, because Lucifer is also a word. Because Lucifer uses the word to spread his darkness. But God uses the word to bring light and to create us into his image. Therefore, when we take on God's image, we become an instrument through which God works. Now God, the creator of the entire universe, uses us to speak through, to recreate himself within others. And that is why John 1 says that nothing was created but by the Son. We become the sons, and God will create through us the light that we have in ourselves, which is God. In my fleshly understanding, he will recreate it within somebody else, and they will become an Adam earth. They will become man. Before man is not created within you, before God's image is not created within you, before God's understanding and wisdom is not created within you, you will go nowhere, beloved. But that's only the beginning. Now we have to conquer the flesh. The earthy has to be replaced with light and spirit. And that is why the more we conquer the mind, the more we ascend above the fleshly thought of the human mind, Adam becomes the Lord from heaven. We become like an instrument, beloved. We're like a pipe that's filled with mud and clogged with dirt. And as the water drips into this pipe of mud, you will see the water that comes out the bottom is very filthy. And that's the same with us. When we preach the gospel and we're still fleshly minded, the water that comes out is water, but it doesn't actually create life and light. But as the water flows, as we receive this water, this mud is removed from this pipe. Until one day, the big pieces of mud just falls out of this pipe. And it becomes an instrument, a pipe, through which God can recreate himself within others. And that's why the less mud and earthy fleshly mind and thoughts we have, the clearer God will speak through us. So we become a pipe, just an instrument for God to speak through. And that is why we have to become the Creator. And that's why Jesus said in John 17, thine is mine and mine is thine. Let them become one, Father, as we are one. We have to become the Son, and we have to go to the cross. Not necessarily be crucified by anybody else. I have to crucify my own mind. I have to put this flesh on a cross. Didn't Paul say, I was crucified with Christ? Yes. because I have to conquer my mind. And sometimes I crucify Christ. And that's the bad part. So it's very important for us not to crucify Jesus, beloved. We have to crucify ourselves. If we want to partake of the world, get rid of those thoughts. Become this clear pipe and channel for God to speak through and recreate Himself within the brothers and sisters. And that is the change from the Adam the earthy to the Lord from heaven. You have to become pure of heart. You have to be the same heart as the heart of God. God has to speak through you and create light within others. Therefore, beloved, the earth is the mind. Adam is formed from the earth. And Adam has to evolve until he becomes the Lord from heaven within me. I belong to the world and I love the flesh and the attachments of the world. And then I receive God's image. And then only I will go to the cross to crucify the flesh daily until I become one with my Father. Thank you very much for listening again, beloved. God bless all of you. And please share. And if there's something I can explain with the grace of God, I will do my utter best to explain it to the best of my ability. God bless all of you and thank you very much.